the Amazon. A name that conjures images of vast, untamed wilderness, a place where nature reigns supreme and the human footprint is but a whisper. Imagine a place where the air hangs heavy with humidity, and the sun struggles to penetrate the dense canopy. The forest floor is a mosaic of shadows and light, a hidden world teeming with life. This is the Amazon basin, a world of emerald green stretching as far as the eye can see, an expanse so vast it defies comprehension. Rivers snake through the forest like silver veins, their waters teeming with life. These waterways are the lifeblood of the jungle, sustaining countless species. The air thrums with the symphony of the jungle, a chorus of insects, birds, and unseen creatures. Each sound tells a story, a testament to the vibrant life that calls this place home. This is a world of superlatives, a place where the extraordinary is the norm, and the ordinary is nowhere to be found. It's the largest rainforest on Earth, a vital organ in regulating the planet's climate. Its vast canopy acts as the lungs of the Earth, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. The Amazon River, its lifeblood, courses for thousands of miles, its depth still largely unexplored. It is a world unto itself, a mysterious and powerful force. This is a place of both breathtaking beauty and hidden danger, where life and death dance in a delicate balance. Predators and prey, each playing their part in the intricate web of life. Deep within this emerald labyrinth, hidden from the prying eyes of the modern world, live isolated tribes. These communities have thrived for centuries, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the forest. These are people who have never known the touch of technology, who live as their ancestors did for centuries. Their knowledge of the forest is profound, a wisdom passed down through generations. Their world is one of ancient rituals, deep connection to nature and a way of life untouched by the outside world. They are the guardians of a culture that has endured the test of time. Their existence is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a living link to our shared past. They remind us of a time when humanity lived in harmony with nature, but their isolation is a fragile thing, increasingly threatened by the encroaching modern world and the ever-present dangers of the jungle itself. The balance they have maintained for so long is now at risk, a poignant reminder of the delicate interplay between progress and preservation. Deep in the western Amazon, hidden by the dense foliage, lives a tribe known simply as the People of the Whisper. Their true name, known only to themselves, is whispered only within their community. Their existence is a secret carefully guarded, their contact with the outside world limited to fleeting glimpses by intrepid explorers and the occasional aerial survey. Their world revolves around the rhythm of the forest. Days are spent hunting and gathering, their knowledge of the rainforest encyclopedic. They move silently through the undergrowth, their bare feet barely disturbing the forest floor. Their homes are simple structures, built from the materials the jungle provides, blending seamlessly into the surrounding vegetation. The People of the Whisper live in harmony with the natural world. They take only what they need from the forest. Their lives a delicate dance between respect and survival. Their existence is a testament to the enduring power of ancient ways, a stark contrast to the relentless march of modernity. The Amazon rainforest is a challenging environment. It's a world of intense heat, torrential downpours, and an abundance of creatures, both predator and prey. Yet the People of the Whisper have thrived here for centuries, their survival a testament to their unparalleled knowledge of the forest. They can identify countless plant species, knowing which are edible, which hold medicinal properties, and which harbor deadly poisons. They can predict the weather patterns by observing the subtle changes in the forest, from the behavior of the animals to the flowering of specific trees. Their hunting techniques are honed by generations of experience, utilizing traps, spears, and blowguns with deadly accuracy. Their knowledge of the rainforest isn't just about survival. It's interwoven with their spiritual beliefs. They view the forest as a living entity, a source of both life and wisdom. This deep connection is reflected in their daily lives, their rituals, and their stories passed down orally from generation to generation. Section 4, Whispers from the Past, Culture in Isolation. The People of the Whisper's isolation has allowed them to preserve their unique cultural practices. Their language, unlike any other, is a complex system of sounds and gestures, often mimicking the sounds of the forest itself. Their stories, passed down orally, are rich in symbolism and mythology, reflecting their deep connection to the natural world. Shamanism plays a central role in their spiritual life. The shaman, often the tribe's most experienced member, acts as a conduit between the physical and spiritual worlds. Using a combination of herbs, rituals, and chants, the shaman heals the sick, interprets dreams, and guides the tribe's spiritual journey. Their art, often ephemeral, is created using natural pigments derived from plants and minerals. Body paint, adorned during ceremonies and rituals, transforms them into living embodiments of their mythology. Their music, created using instruments fashioned from natural materials, echoes the sounds of the forest, a mesmerizing soundtrack to their lives. Section 5. The dangers of discovery, contact, and its consequences. For centuries, the people of the Whisper lived in complete isolation. However, the relentless advance of the modern world means that such isolation is becoming increasingly rare. Contact with the outside world, while seemingly benign, can have devastating consequences for isolated tribes. Diseases to which they have no immunity can rip through their communities like wildfire. The common cold, a mere inconvenience to us, can be a death sentence for them. The introduction of alcohol and drugs can lead to addiction and social breakdown, further disrupting their traditional way of life. The lure of the modern world, with its promise of easy living, can be difficult to resist. The younger generation, exposed to outside influences, may be tempted to abandon their traditional ways, leading to a loss of ancient knowledge and cultural identity. Section 6. The shadow of modernity, deforestation, and disease. The threats to the people of the Whisper aren't just limited to direct contact. Their isolation, once a shield, now makes them vulnerable to the encroaching dangers of the modern world. Deforestation, driven by logging, mining, and agricultural expansion, is eating away at the rainforest at an alarming rate. Each tree felled, each acre cleared, brings the modern world closer to their doorstep. This loss of habitat not only deprives them of their home, but also disrupts the delicate balance of the ecosystem they rely on for survival. The intricate web of life, finely tuned over millennia, is being torn apart. Illegal gold mining, a growing problem in the Amazon, brings with it a host of dangers. The lure of quick riches attracts outsiders who have little regard for the land or its people. Mercury, used in the gold extraction process, poisons the rivers and the fish that the tribe relies on for sustenance. This toxic contamination spreads through the food chain, affecting all forms of life. The influx of outsiders, often associated with illegal activities, brings with it violence, exploitation, and further disruption to their traditional way of life. The very fabric of their society is under threat. The future of the people of the Whisper, like that of many isolated tribes, hangs in the balance. Their ancient traditions and knowledge are at risk of being lost forever. Caught between the dangers of contact and the insidious threats of the modern world, their very existence is a testament to their resilience and a stark reminder of what we stand to lose. Their struggle is not just for survival, but for the preservation of a way of life that has endured for centuries. Section 7. The ethics of isolation, to contact or not to contact. This question has been at the heart of many ethical debates. The discovery of isolated tribes inevitably sparks a debate that is both passionate and complex. Should we contact them or respect their isolation? This is not a question with a simple answer. There are compelling arguments on both sides of this ethical dilemma, each with its own set of values and priorities. Proponents of contact argue that we have a moral obligation to help these tribes, to provide them with access to modern medicine, education, and the benefits of the modern world. They believe that such interventions can save lives and improve living conditions. The benefits of the modern world, they argue, are too significant to ignore. They argue that contact will ultimately improve their quality of life and protect them from the dangers they face, such as diseases and exploitation. However, opponents of contact argue that such interventions would irrevocably alter their way of life, potentially destroying their culture and identity. They believe that these tribes have the right to live as they choose, free from outside interference, even if that means facing the challenges of isolation. The preservation of their unique cultures and traditions is seen as invaluable and irreplaceable. They argue that the intrusion of modern society could lead to the loss of languages, customs, and traditional knowledge. Even if that means facing the challenges of isolation, they believe it is a price worth paying to maintain their way of life. The decision of whether or not to contact an isolated tribe is a complex one, with no easy answers. It requires careful consideration of the potential impacts. It requires a delicate balancing act between the desire to help and the imperative to respect their right to self-determination. Ultimately, the choice must be guided by a deep respect for the autonomy and dignity of these unique communities.